Heyo everybody, I'm Nick and welcome back to Banjo Kazooie. On the last episode, Tootie got kidnapped and we have to go up Mumbo's mountain. And on today's episode, I have a notepad. That door was easy, you got past. Unfortunately, you're first and last. Bull. And this lady here is why I have a notepad next to me, so let's talk to her. Hello there, young ones. I'm Brintilda, Grunty's nicer sister. I've crept down here to help you defeat the old hag. It's about time she was taught a lesson. I know all of Grunty's disgusting secrets, and I'll tell you 3 of them every time you find me. Remember them well, young ones, as they will help you avoid a fiery fate. Press B if you'd like to hear them. So, we're gonna hear them, and I will write them down. Grunty brushes her rotten teeth with salted slug flavored toothpaste. So, there's a good reason for this. It will come up. Alright, so I should also write what it goes to. This will come up towards the end of the game, but I'm taking these notes now because what's coming up, I'm doing it legitimately, and I'm gonna have all the answers right here as my cheat sheet. She also washes her hair with engine oil. Yuck! So we're just gonna do engine oil shampoo. 'Cause gross! And she gets her clothes from the trash can. So trash can clothes. That'll be for later. And she'll repeat those every time you need her to. To remove pieces that you have already put down, you can press the down C button. But once the picture is complete, all the pieces are stuck there permanently. It's not like it matters that much. And now we've unlocked the Treasure Trove Cove. Guess where we're going next? In a giant chest. It'll be fun. I swear, it's a much bigger level than the initial area. And here's some mooks. I don't know what their actual name is, but also down here is something of note. This cauldron. You've activated a magic cauldron. Find 2 the same color to create a shortcut. Also, we're grabbing that Mumbo token because we keep those. So how about we talon trot our asses over to the next area? And we can't activate this yet. We need a move for it. This is Kazooie's shock jump disc. Go find him and, you know, he'll tell you how to do it. We could do something about that right now, but I think we're going to wait because the way to Treasure Trove Cove is over down this way. So how about we go and deal with that? I'm still here, I watch you play, but I can't think of much to say. You're talking about every Let's Player's first Let's Play ever. It's really hard sometimes. Ahoy there, this be Treasure Trove Cove. There be 2 new moves for ye to find, and I will need them. But here are some red feathers, a new consumable. When Kazooie learns to fly very shortly in this level, it consumes feathers, and yes, that is a Jinjo under the water. And I'm just going to comment, that's not normally how it is. In a normal playthrough, that should be way down unless someone has used a code. Also, there's a shark out for our asses. This thing used to friggin' terrify me as a kid, and you can kill it if you want. But he just comes back, so don't worry about it too much. Also, these crabs could hurt. If you use a ground pound, you one-shot them, and they drop 2 honeycomb pieces, so If you're really hurting for health, that's right there. So, and these trees should definitely have some notes on them. I want these notes big time, and I said I wanted the notes, Banjo. And there's an entrance in that ship. We're definitely going in there, so don't worry about that. I almost fell off the damn tree again. Also, there's a sad hippo man pirate thing. So how about we go in the hole first? I said we go in the hole. And it's in these fixed camera sections where the camera is particularly ass. Like, oh my god, this is terrible. But there's some gold bars up here. Ahoy there, I be Blubber's treasure. Blubber wants his treasure. It gets you a jiggy, so don't sweat it. So how about we go get the rest of his treasure and, you know, try and get out of the water. But before we get his treasure, let's collect all these feathers and talk to Bottles. This is your big chance, chicken legs. It's time for you to fly. At last, it better be easy, Bug Eyes. Simple enough even for you, Bird Brain. Just stand on a flying disc and press A. Here's 25 red feathers to help you into the air. See you. Simple as that, but we're gonna take a moment before we take off into the air, as we are going to collect some notes on the way down, and this is the salty hippo. Keep that in mind for later. If necessary, go write it down in your notes. Geez, imagine if this game had a note function. Like, this game would have been made for the 3DS and its ease of use to take notes with on the system itself. So we're gonna need to collect that Mumbo token. There is no Mumbo transformation in this level specifically, but there will be one very soon. And by soon, I mean at least a couple worlds from now. So now that we have both things of treasure, let's go up. Hey dude, I have your treasure. Me treasure, thank ye, me hearties. Take this reward. I'm off to spend, spend, spend. I don't think that's what you're supposed to do with that, but okay. Also, those treasure chests will want to try and snap at you. It will hurt a little bit if they snap you, or if you come into contact with the teeth. And here's our second move that we need. You'll reach new heights with my shock jump spring. Does Kazooie do it? My legs are tired. Don't worry, the turkey does all the work. Simply stand on a shock jump disc, then press and hold A. And that's all the moves. It's simply use the discs. I think there's a Mumbo token up here. Yup, there's a Mumbo token. So before we go anywhere else, here's a bucket. His name is Leaky. He's no good for water. So you just fill him up with eggs, and he empties the water down over here. Also, that mine explodes. It hurts if you touch it. And there's also notes over on top of the castle too. Who'd have thunk it? And this is actually one of the levels you'll be revisiting because of this castle. So you see how there's a ton of notes, or not notes, a ton of letters over here? You can use this for passwords. That's why that thing you see up over in the cove that's raised is the way it is. I input a passcode. And so with this camera work, we can input all these letters. There's the Z and an O. So your primary is supposed to just spell Banjo Kazooie to get the Jiggy over here. It's a pretty easy one. But once you've solved this guy is going to try and snip your butt. And so what we're gonna have to say is, no, we're not gonna have that. And he actually takes 2 ground pounds to take out, and he only gives you 1 honeycomb. What a bitch. So we've collected the Jiggy. And if you know any certain other passcodes, you can input them here once you leave. But we'll take care of that later, I think. I will, actually, when we're done in here, I will comment about this place. So that'll be at the, yeah, commenting at the end of the episode might not be bad for this. Also, you can have up to 50 feathers at any one time. So before we go anywhere else, I think we're just gonna get back up here. Also, if you hit these clams, you'll drop either a few eggs or a few feathers and they'll eat them up because they think they're delicious. Now, I don't think there's anything up at the top of this spring in particular. However, you can also do this to spring up here if you are feeling fancy. You'll want the ones that have notes, and there's also Jinjos here too. I don't think there was anything in particular about this. I mean, you got a few feathers. And you could spring up there, but we're gonna save that. Also, if you feather around, you can skip that. And here's another Jiggy for our pleasure. And I also know that there's a couple Jiggies here in the, ow! Fall damage is a thing, so now you know. Let's collect the notes here in the chest, shall we? Ow. I believe, how about, yep, there I go dropping stuff. I said I wanted the health. I'll pick up what I wanted. And over there is our first instance, or not our first instance. It's the first empty honeycomb of the level. Ow. He thinks we taste lovely, and I think, bullshit. I want the token. So, first things first, yeah, we're gonna get the token. Then how about we go back upwards? Because I think there's a little something special to do. So why not? It just means getting back up here. And you see these sections here? We'll get right to these. Also that guy too. But the first thing we need to do is get our asses around the island. Oh, it's just eggs in you. I don't need you after all. Oh, I should do that too. Here's our second empty honeycomb. Also, the shark is in for seconds. Ow, dick. Don't do that. And hey, I avoided death. And Banjo Kazooie are looking sternly at my ass. Please, don't do that. I'm gonna fix this situation up real quick. Because literally right here, honeycombs. You're gonna be okay. See? You're already slack-jawed again. Hey, however, do not want to deal with clams again. I'd really rather not. That'd be rather fine if I didn't. Rather fine if I didn't. So anyways, how about back up here? I believe there should be, oh, there's also one right here too. What am I even thinking? Also, I believe there's a Mumbo token at the bottom here. Yeah, let's just collect that. As I said before, we'll need these for later. Don't touch the mine, they explode, they go boom, and it doesn't feel good. Ooh, can't forget those notes. We really cannot forget the notes. Just want to do this one thing before leaving. We're already almost halfway done with the note count, seriously. Whee! There's a note in there's a mine in shallow water. Don't trust it, ever. Also, Jinjo at the end of the path. Never forget Jinjo. Jinjo is your buddy, oh. We're already almost done with the Jinjos. Jesus. What was at the bottom here? I'd like to... A Jiggy? I think that's a Jiggy. I can't... Yeah, it totally is a Jiggy at the bottom of here. Jiggies could be anywhere in terms of the game design. Also, that's a chest. So how about we go collect some notes on our way down? I'd like to think there's 2 Mumbo tokens. Ow, I touched the teeth. Also, he can snap a little quickly, so keep in mind that. Ow, damn it. Yeah, we're fine. Besides, there's honeycombs right here. So how about we just go and, you know, get those real quick. And we're just gonna get these 2. Where, oh wait, that's right, it's on top of there. So what we're gonna do is try and dodge the shark, because he'll constantly comment that he's hungry. And that's primarily the terrifying thing about the coast level. I mean, I could be using Kazooie right now, but Banjo doesn't use his legs enough. If he says he's fat, he needs to run. That's about it. And now the thing I wanted is right here. This X. So how about we keep bashing them? So if we're looking for gold, that's the way to go. And if you all keep flying up, you just mash the A button and you're good to go. Each time you push A, you consume a feather. And now, Bottle Brain is commenting on the cap. Why am I making fun of him like Kazooie does? That's called being a dick. So, keep bashing the X's, and you'll keep moving just fine. More X's is more fun times. And we're going to bash, bash, bash. Just keep going, you'll do fine. Oh wait, this is the one, this path had notes. The other one will too. So we're just gonna get that real quick. We're gonna bash this thing down. And before I forget, let's collect these notes in particular before we go anywhere else. Alright, the last one is over here. But what might happen will surprise you. If I also get that crab at the same time, that'd be funny. Or I can touch it and take contact damage. And now you're supposed to find the chest. Well, I know where you are, you sneaky bastard, and it's not far away from here, I'll tell you that much. So we'll just collect notes and be on our way down to the giant freaking X. Only one thing can get hit by time by that? That's fine. Also, he wants you to open him gently. And to that I say egg. So let's collect this Jiggy and be on our way. Or more like this is the end of the episode. Ha! Half the Jiggies this time. And on today's episode of Banjo Kazooie, we learned a couple moves and I took down some notes. And on the next episode, we're gonna finish the Treasure Trove Cove. So with that, I'm Nick, and I'll see you guys next time.